Morning, everybody. It's 8:20 on Tuesday, March the 1st, a new month. Okay, this is video number 1170. And I remind you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell because we continue to put out more and more content daily. Asia, slightly higher. Europe, back down. Um, the 10-year is 175. So Friday we closed at 197. Yesterday we closed at 184. Now we're 1 3/4. So we are down 22 basis points in the week, which is a huge move. Social media, everybody ganging up on Russia. Um, all of the social media platforms, or at least all of the big social media platforms, suspending content in those. Zoom guided lower, and the stock shows it. It is 128.30, down $4.30. Lucid down 371 at 25.29. I harped on this continuously. These other companies that everybody compares to Tesla are getting a free ride on the basis of they're going to catch up, they're doing this, they're doing that. The fact of the matter is, there are problems that come up with new companies, and Lucid cut production expectations again. Bitcoin up. Kind of interesting here because everybody is talking about the possibility of using crypto to avoid sanctions. And while that may be true in some limited way, bad actor to bad actor, it's difficult to move money around. Most of the exchanges have a limit on what you can buy or sell in a day, as far as new positions and liquidation of old positions, and that number runs to about $3.5 million worth. We're talking about people who have control of billions of dollars. And not to put too fine a point on it, but when you're talking about 3.5 million and you're talking about billions, a billion is 1,000 million. 1,000. So it's really difficult to move large amounts of that through the exchanges. What it's not difficult to do is for people to buy small amounts of this to contribute to the financing in Ukraine to help them out. So, a lot of small people is a whole lot better than one or two big people who have a limit on what they can do. Good RX with a miss yesterday. Stock is pounded. Closed 27.40. Low today 17.83. Last 18.40, down 9. 33%. Novavax also with a miss, 77.80, down 5.57, 6.7%. Two winners, Workday, which is bleeding over into Salesforce. Salesforce is the only one of my mega cap stocks that's up this morning, and it's on the strength in Workday. 244.50, up 15.45 or 6.8%. And Target also beat 220, up 22.23, 11.1%. Futures a little while ago were down 262 for the Dow, now down only 229. Nasdaq down 110, now down about 100, and the S&P was down about 32, now down about 29. And one bit of housekeeping: Starbulk, SBLK. Normally, I don't count dividends coming into an account in the way that we figure our cost basis, etc. But I'm changing that for Starbulk, and I'm doing it for a very specific reason. When a company pays a $2 dividend at 30, that is really a meaningful return of capital. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking the $3.20 of dividend that has come in the last quarter, and I'm lowering the cost basis on Starbulk from 22.89 down to let me just take a look because I've already done it. Uh, I've lowered it to 1969 to adjust for the $3.20 dividend. I think that's really kind of only fair, and it's especially because it is such a huge special dividend um, on that price stock. Okay, grains higher again. Wheat, limit up. Hard red wheat, half a cent a bushel from limit up. Spring wheat, limit up. Corn up 28 and a half, 29 now. Limit there is 35. The only higher close than where we are right now is the contract high at 732. Oil solidly back to 100, 100.29 with a new recovery high 101.50. We have a slightly higher move this morning in nat gas, but it seems to be slowing down, not really acting as well as I'd like. But Tellurian is up 30% in the last 5 or 6 days, so I'm pleased with that. And of course, we have still just a small position left in UNG. Gold up 23, silver up 34. Bitcoin is higher again by 2,700. Ethereum higher by 130, and the bonds up 1 in 25 30 seconds. That's 1 3/4. And as I said, the 10-year has just exploded to the upside in price, downside in yield. All right, everyone, be careful out there. It's treacherous. And, I'm just going to remind you all that rallies in bear markets are sharp, come out of nowhere, and then disappear just the same way.